Hello everyone, you're all very, very welcome to the Little Cinema live stream. This is our third live stream and thank you all very much for tuning in. My name is Kenny Gahan, I am one of the founders of the Little Cinema and delighted to be streaming for you tonight. We got a range of fantastic films. For those of you who don't know what the Little Cinema is, it is a filmmaking platform kind of like called Open Mic for Filmmakers, which was described like that by Stephen Cadwell, Dr. Stephen Cadwell up in Dublin. And so we set it up 10 years ago. We just realized that, I just realized today when I was talking to Dave Thorpe, one of the filmmakers, that a few days ago would have been our 10th anniversary of the Little Cinema. So we're 10 years in the process of doing Little Cinema, which is amazing. So it was set up by myself, Julia Monard and Liam Doherty. And Liam is our, he's with us tonight. He is doing, have we got are we okay? Okay, we're good, okay. A few gremlins in the system, it's okay, but it's all good. It was set up 10 years ago as a platform for filmmakers to make stuff for fun and to screen it and to get good at making films. And so it progressed through the years, and obviously for the lockdown we wanted to see if we could keep it going. And so here we are doing a live stream, and this is thanks to Adrian Conway, Grady, we got Dave O'Malley, and we got Unbound Media and Galway Film Centre. They've all helped make this happen, and also of course the support from the Galway City Art Services. So tonight, if you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, please do get in touch. Write some comments if you're enjoying the films or if you're enjoying the night or whatever you want to talk about. Please do get involved. We have a comments correspondent who's going to be reading out the comments for us tonight. And so let's go over to our comments correspondent, Liam Doherty. Liam, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, Kenny. How are you?
Very good. Thank you for joining us again. Great to have you here.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here. Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah, as Kenny said, I'm going to be checking in on the comments on Facebook and Instagram. So I would just urge everyone to get involved, get into it, send us a message, and yeah, I'll read some of the juicier ones out on air.
Excellent. And last month, big topics were dogs, my hair, and what else is there?
It was mostly those two. It was mostly your hair. I think your hair was in #1 position. A lot of big fans of your haircut. Must say you haven't let the team down tonight. You're looking great as usual.
Well, it's not cut, but I didn't do anything special for it. But let's see if we can get a topic other than my hair into the chat tonight. That would be nice. That would be a nice change.
It's too late. It's too late.
Is it already kicked off? The hair chat.
Let me just check in here. No, we do have someone asking if there's an issue with audio. Just if somebody else could chime in on that. Can everyone hear us?
Yeah. If you can't hear us, comment, and if you can't hear us, do comment. But I think it's going out okay.
I think it's okay. It's just one comment. We've got a few other people. John Vulture's Painter is asking where are the dogs. I don't know. Maybe on screen tonight.
Yeah, you got to wait and see. It could be a dog in the film, you know. Okay, so we will be coming back to Liam throughout the night. He will be monitoring the comments on both Instagram and Facebook. So do get involved in the comments there, and it'll be lots of fun. And we'll read out some, and we'll have... sorry, Ray is doing Trojan work here, but everyone's... Well, he does this kind of a look at me like that, and I think, oh man, what's wrong? But everything's okay, Ray, yeah? Okay, good. Okay, he does a kind of a meerkat look at me every once in a while. So we're going to be ready to kick off soon. Just want to let you know that if you wanted to support the Little Cinema, so generally when you do Little Cinema, people pay €5 in, and if you want to support the Little Cinema, like having a night out at the cinema or whatever like that, you can support us. You can go to the link which is coming up on screen, which is paypal.me/Little Cinema. And we're not looking for lots of money, and we don't expect everyone to give money, but if you want to give money, everything is welcome, even if it's for a cup of tea or a cup of coffee for the lads or for myself, feel free to. But there's no pressure, but anything you want to do, please feel free to. There's something in that as well. There's a box to tick, which is to say that this is not a goods or service. So then therefore PayPal don't take money off us or don't take money off the money which you're given. So just do make sure to tick that or untick that box, whatever the case may be. Before we go on with the stream, I just wanted to just say it's the craziest time in the world at the moment. A lot of stuff going on in America, and I think it would be wrong for us to go ahead with the stream without just referencing that. And I don't know what to say about that, to be honest. But we are in support of the people who are protesting. Human rights is extremely important to us, and I think for most people who are watching this. And so we are in support of all those people who are fighting for their rights in America. So we just wanted to reflect that we are thinking about that, and it is a very important issue. So I think with all that said, we're going to go on to our first filmmaker. And so the first filmmaker is fantastic. He ended the show last month, and he always makes great stuff. So please welcome to the Little Cinema live stream, Lakshika Serasinhe. Lakshika, are you there?
Hi, Kenny. How's it going?
Very good. How are you keeping? I need to legally have to ask every filmmaker this. How are you getting on during the isolation period?
Month 3 of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
I think it's the month 3. Getting by.
So tell us about your film. I think it's beautiful. Tell us about it there.
It was me and my friend Finbar, and we were like, let's make something. Try to keep sane, thinking it's just a normal day kind of thing. So we were just hanging out. We just made stuff. Nothing too artsy, I suppose. Yeah.
And what did
learn a thing or two.
Where did you film this?
This is at Wood Quay. The big field. Just
yes,
back.
Behind Dyke Road.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So Finbar lives down there, and he wants to pretty much create an arts space down there. So he's painted a lot of the walls there. So he had an opportunity to do another one. So we were like, why not? Yeah.
Cool. And does he have an Instagram or Twitter following that people could check out if they want to see what he's done before?
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Finbar McHugh.
I'm sure yeah, sorry,
I'm not actually sure.
I caught you off guard there.
It used to be something else. So let me check that.
Because it's very good.
He's watching.
He might comment in the section saying, "This is my Instagram."
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. It's Finbar247.
Finbar 247. Excellent.
247 at Instagram. So.
And what's the name of this piece?
Some great stuff. Sorry.
What's the name of the piece?
The piece. I mean, I think I told you it was a day of light and colors, but yeah, for now. I actually left it with no title. I wasn't sure what you meant. Okay,
so this is a day of light and colors. Lakshika, thank you so much for making it and for being involved at the Little Cinema.
Thanks,
really appreciate it. Great. Everyone enjoy the film.
Talk soon. Bye.
Excellent. That was Lakshika Serasinhe there with a fantastic documentary showing what Finbar the artist is able to do. It's a fantastic piece. Film down in Wookey. We're just getting lots of love in the comments. We'll be going to Liam after the next film to read through some of the comments. And just so everyone's aware, dog count 1. So we have had our first dog of the night in Lakshika's film. So we're going to go to the second filmmakers now. And so to introduce the film, we have on the line ready to speak to us Garreth, Joyce and Ingrid Machado. Hey guys, how are you?
Hey there.
Hello,
Hey, Kenny.
Welcome to Little Cinema.
Kenny, I just want to introduce my crew to you.
Yes.
Okay, so this is Gareth Joyce who knocked on my door and said,
Hey, Ingrid. I have a story to tell. Will you direct it?
and I said yes. So I really hope you enjoy, guys, and hope you're keeping sane as much as possible as well.
Excellent. It's a great job well done, guys. Was this made down in Limerick?
No, it's in
Dublin.
It's in Dublin. Yeah.
Oh, Dublin.
It was made right here, actually.
Oh, I just assumed it was Limerick.
No. It's Dublin. Yeah, in Kimmage.
But it's a Corkman.
A Corkman in Dublin. Okay, and okay, very good. And so did you know each other before you made this film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And you just knocked on her door, let's make a film together, let's do it.
We knew each other before, so Gareth just said that he had the story, and yeah, he needed a hand with that, and then I just came on board and directed and that's it.
Yeah, she's really good, you know.
Oh, well, yeah, I've seen this. Excellent.
Not done with the Cork accent either. So.
Excellent. So your film's name is called Breakdown?
Breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. So guys, enjoy Breakdown. Guys, thank you very much. Enjoy the night.
Thank
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, it happened like January last year. It had been a tough few weeks. A crazy virus had spread across the world. I remember I was starting to feel a bit strange. I'd been locked up at home for I don't know how long, and the isolation was beginning to have an effect. I recall the doorbell rang, which was funny, as I don't have a doorbell. But anyway, I went out to see who it was, and I could not believe it. There at the door, it was me. It was identical. I mean, apart from a pretty unique dress sense, it had the same face, same height, just me like, you know? I was totally shocked. It said it had something really important to show me, so I invited it in, sat it down, gave it a cup of tea, and listened to what I had to say. It told me that I was having a breakdown, that I'd invented this persona in my mind to help me deal with the isolation, and that it could help out if needed. So look, it seemed like a good idea. I wasn't eating well, so some help cooking and cleaning would be great. The garden needed doing. I was very busy working on my big project. This would free up a lot of my time. So I said, alright, yes. So I'd finished the tea and I had to get started on the garden, like. It did a really good job. I knew all sorts of things about plants. It was a surprisingly good cook and very entertaining. We had some drinks and it even had some ideas for my big project. All was going good. And then one evening, I heard this almighty crash. It had fallen down the stairs. It was in a bad way. It couldn't really walk, and cooking was now out of the question. I felt bad for it. I made it cozy on the couch and put on its favourite TV show. That evening, my flatmate texted me to say his plans had changed and that he'd be returning home that very day. How could I explain it? I brought it upstairs and prepared a place for it on my roof, where it would be hidden away from my flatmate. It became very difficult, demanding food and entertainment. The big project was turning into a disaster and I was starting to get very stressed. Then one day I had a massive argument on the roof with it and I lost control. I pushed it and it accidentally fell off the roof. Then my flatmate saw it and I thought, how am I going to explain all this? I rushed in, packed some things and left the house, never to return.
Excellent. That was a fantastic film there. That was done by Garreth, Joyce and Ingrid Machado. So well done, guys. That was fantastic. So now I think it's time to go over to our comments correspondent. Liam, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here. Got some comments coming in. Thanks so much to everyone for getting involved. It's great to see all the comments. Yeah, we've got a lot of love for the first two films. I think there's a lot of I don't know, location scouts in the comments, because people are pretty happy about to see Woodkey represented. Leona Duff says woo Woodkey. Megan McGuinness says Woodkey represent. We have got some love for Dublin coming in later. Got some love for Cork. So yeah, people are liking to see a nice good national showing.
So we got a lot of geography fans.
Yeah. We did get some love for my hair from Oisín McQuillia, so I want to say thanks for that.
We got a new challenger.
And I'm not cherry picking comments just specifically about my hair. There just haven't been any for you yet, Kenny. But don't worry.
They'll come. Give it time. Give it time. They'll come. They'll come.
Brian Waldron has asked if we could play a game of 30 seconds in between films. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is, Kenny?
I don't know what 30 seconds is. No. What is that? Yeah, I don't know. Brian, you have to explain what that is. Oh, 30 seconds. Oh, okay. He spotted the board game in the background, and but I don't know what the game is. Right. This is the boys' house, so I don't know. I don't know if it's possible.
Yeah, and I'm very far away, so I'm going to say we probably can't, but another time.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got a hashtag starting here in the comments from John Vulture's painting there. Hashtag Team Liam's beard. So,
Is there rival hashtags for other people's beards?
Just me so far, I'm afraid.
So far it's all been about Woodkey and Liam's hair and Liam's beard.
It's been about the various locations that we've seen on screen and basically my beard. Yeah, we did get some dog love, which I think is to be expected.
Of course, has to happen. Excellent. So that's great, Liam. We'll come back to you again in a while. Thank you very much for. Is there anything on Instagram, by the way? Any comments on Instagram?
We have got some little reacts and emojis. Miss Wasabi said funny, which I'm guessing was about the last film there, the last comedy.
That was about me.
But it's really popping in the Facebook more so than Instagram.
Excellent. Okay. Well,
which is great. Keep it that way because it's easier for me to look at one bunch of comments.
Yeah. Let's make Liam's job easier. That's great, Liam. Thank you very much for the comments. And to everyone watching, if you do want to be supporting the Little Cinema to allow us to do more live streams, you can go to the link which is on screen, paypal.me/Little Cinema, because the boys, Ray and Adrian especially, have been doing incredible work, Trojan work to get this prepped. There's so much equipment here, and they've done hours and hours and hours and hours of pre-practice to make this work. So if you do want to support us, you can go there and do that. Every little thing counts, so everything's welcome. Thank you very much in advance if you are able to, and if you can't, that's no problem. We're going to go on to the next filmmaker who has recorded a pre-recorded message for us, and so please welcome to introduce her film, Emma Zukovic.
I'd just like to firstly start off by saying thank you very much to Kenny and the Little Cinema and for anyone who's tuned in to watch. My name is Emma Zukovic and I'm a visual artist and filmmaker based in Galway. So the film that you're about to see I shot during lockdown based around my house and garden in Galway. And I gave myself a kind of a small challenge to create a film in a day. So the film itself is primarily focused on being able to just take this time to yourself and focus on what's going on around you, realizing that there's a lot going on even in a busy city in terms of kind of nature and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy and thank you again. Bye.
Excellent. That was Emma Zukovic here with that film. Excellent film. Well done, Emma. Thank you for getting in touch and for giving us the film. So, before we go to the next filmmaker, there's so many great comedians in Galway, like some great stand-up comedians. And there's also Johnny Graham. Johnny, you saw that coming, I'm sure. We have coming up next a fantastic Galway comedian. He hosts Ireland's smallest comedy club. And I used to gig with him years ago, and he's so funny. So, Johnny Graham, are you there with your family?
Yeah, we're all here. Kenny, how's it going? Little Cinema, hello.
Very good. Welcome to Little Cinema. So, who have you got there?
I just found a few kids out in the street. Yeah, my kids are away for the weekend, so and this woman here. It's my wife and kids, who all made the film with us.
Hello.
And you did a fantastic job, everyone. It was really funny. Who was in charge of making it? Who was in charge of making it?
Who's in charge? Kathy.
Mainly me.
Kathy, were you? You were in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no point in putting me in charge of anything.
Well, it was fantastic. Do you want to tell us about it there, Johnny? Tell us, or who wants to speak about it? Who wants to tell us about the film?
Kathy
can.
Go on, Kathy.
Kathy, go on.
We
Nice
made
and loud now.
we made it because my dad, he always gets super mad when we never close the doors around the house. We always just walk through the door.
Well, don't give away the story.
And he gets very mad. So that's why we made it.
When I was reared in Tullamore in Offaly, the fire was always roaring, and it was lovely and warm in the kitchen, but it was Antarctica down the house. You'd meet
I'm down for that too.
yeah, you'd meet a guy in an igloo suit coming up the hallway, so it was freezing down the hall. So it was all, close the doors, keep them doors closed.
Were you
But,
born in the
so
field?
I've been trying to teach my kids that, but it's not working.
Well, everyone, you did a fantastic job. It's really funny. And I think Kathy did a great job directing it and coming up with the idea. So well done. Hopefully you'll be making more films for us in the future, because I would love to see more of you.
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Great.
Enjoy.
Okay, everyone.
job.
So
Well
this
done,
is called The
everybody.
Doors. Well done, everyone. Bye-bye, Grahams.
Bye.
Close the doors.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, bud. Story. Here, door, man. Unbelievable. Never close the door. Hey, horse. What about closing the doors right? Jesus. Don't let it kill them. Unbelievable. Hey, Pat. Door! Hey, door! 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 What's she even doing in the press? How many doors are in this place anyway? In my head.
Hi, hon, how are you? How was your
Hey,
day?
Pat. Oh, okay. Kids are driving me a bit mental.
Why?
Leaving all the doors open.
I know, it drives me mad when they do that too.
Oh, Jesus!
Excellent. That was Johnny Graham and family there making that. With Lon Cathy, that was fantastic. Very, very funny. And hopefully we'll see more from him in the future. We're going to go on to the next film now. And this has come all the way from Canada. And Sarah Barbosa made this. And she also made one last month for us. And both really good. So she's going to introduce the film herself. The film is called The Quarantine Cycle. So Sarah, take it away.
Hi again, everybody. Here's my special guest to help me introduce my film. So the name of my film is The Quarantine Cycle, and I did it based on me living the same routine in quarantine for 5 days straight, and decided that each day to break the quarantine cycle, I would do something different. So enjoy The Quarantine Cycle.
Excellent, excellent. That was Sarah Barbosa there, and that was a great film. And JVP, John Walters Painter, has already said that dog counts. Yes, that dog does count. That's 2 dogs for tonight. So keep an eye out for more dogs in the rest of the films. Well done, Sarah. Thank you very much for making the film and for getting involved in the little cinema and for making us really good. So before we go on to the next filmmaker, I just want to give a quick shout out to the PayPal link. A few people are asking about it. So it's paypal.me/little cinema. So if you do want to pay like an entrance fee or whatever, €5, feel free to. But there's no pressure on anyone to pay anything. But just if you do want to, that's what it is. So we're going to go to our next filmmaker to introduce the film. And Brigid, are you there?
I am. Hi, Kenny. How are you?
I'm very good. Are you in your little cinema hoodie?
I am. Yeah, especially word for you.
So, for the last while, Brigid has been helping us at the little cinema. She's been doing the photos and stuff and helping us out with for almost a year now. So it's a bit strange now, isn't it, doing little cinema? We're just saying over the phone yesterday, it's so strange not actually been meeting up and doing stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really odd. It's kind of like, yeah, it's very surreal. And this is my first video I'm submitting to this as well. So I'm like,
This is your first ever film to little cinema, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's very good. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, it's great. It's will I tell you about it?
Yeah, tell us about it there, yeah.
It's about quad skating. Not many people know about quad skating, so it's not inlines, 4 wheels, no, side by side. And I've met some awesome people through quad skating, and this video is about one of those people. Gypsy Darling. She's just really fun, and I kind of wanted to promote skating because I like all things with wheels. So yeah, that's about it.
Excellent. Yeah. So you filmed this out in Salt Hill, I assume, on one of the gorgeous days.
Yeah, 2 mornings last week or the week before, about 6:30 in the morning. We decided. Well, I asked her would she get up really early and come and skate when there's no one around. So yeah.
Excellent. So this is called Quad Skating with, what's her name?
Gypsy Darling.
Dixie Darling. Gypsy Darling. Dixie Darling. Gypsy Darling. Great. Okay, B, thank you very much for getting involved and for making the film, and make more. I know you've got some ideas to make more stuff. Do make more stuff and get involved again, and we'll screen it next month as well if we do it next month.
See you later, Kenny.
Thanks, B. See you later. Enjoy the films, guys.
Hi, I'm Gypsy Darling, and I'm a quad skater. So I started skating 8 years ago, and I started skating with a roller derby, a team in Galway. I was skating with them for 2 years, but I was also skating the prom every summer, or every time it didn't rain. I was out in the prom skating, learning. I think one of my first skates on the prom was me wondering if I could roll over sand, and you can't. Skating makes me feel like I can do anything when I'm on or off skates. It gives me confidence and a buzz. Skate along, listen to music. There's just so much like fun and freedom in having the wind in your hair. It's unreal. The style of skating that I do is agility, jukey, kind of jumpy work with gymnastics thrown in.
Not a big deal. Oh, people in Galway love it. They're all so interesting and encouraging. It's fantastic. Oh, hey. Need more quad skaters though.
Excellent. That was B. Vinnell there with that short. That was an excellent video about the quad skating. So if you do want to get involved in that, check out quad skating in Galway. It seems to be there's a nice group of people who do it, so it's a good activity to get involved in. I don't have any information for it, but B will be watching this. She can put it into the links if anyone has any questions. Fire them into the comments there. She might reply to you. So we're going to go to our comments correspondence. Liam, how are we getting on?
We're doing good. Yeah, the comment section is busy. Lots of love in there for all the films so far. People are calling out all the beautiful cinematography we've been seeing tonight. Lots of love for some of the beautiful shots. Great camera work. I'm sure there's great sound as well. Unfortunately, I'm having to watch everything without the sound on. But I'm gonna go back and watch everything tomorrow so I can get the full picture. But yeah, lots of love in there. John Walters Paintner says great camera work. Sean Courtney says, Brigid, you legend. Leona Duff says, so cool, lovely shots. Yeah, people are really just loving the cinematography. Earlier, Johnny Graham's film and the Graham family got some sympathy from Leona Duff, who said that she recognizes how cold it can be in the Midlands. And Johnny was actually recognized. Johnny and Deirdre were recognized from their Man Flu film by Max Webb.
Yeah, he's a man flu survivor.
And there's been surprisingly a lot of love for cats, kind of a reversal.
Wow.
On last month's screening, but yeah.
Yeah, because the cat.
We saw the cat in Johnny's film. We got a lot of love. I think we may have as many comments about that cat as we've had about dogs in the entire night.
So things are kicking off.
We have a civil war in our hands there. There's a bit of a fight going on.
And let's see. We had Emma's. Yeah, we got lots of love for Emma's cinematography and the soundscape on Emma's film. And Johnny Graham got lots of comments for the funny film with the doors. And some people are saying there's too many doors. Conor Hubert said too many doors. And Sarah Barbosa, that was excellent. Brigid, Vinnell, yeah, excellent. So we will go back to the next film, I think. Liam, thank you very much for the comments, and keep it coming. And guys, keep commenting and give Liam lots of stuff to read out. And we're going to go to our next film, which is going to be introduced by the filmmaker through a pre-recorded message. So please welcome to introduce his film, John Morley.
Hi Kenny, thanks for hosting the third Little Cinema live stream. It's become a little beacon of creativity, something to aim for every month. Our piece this month is called Down the Woods. It was made while complying with all rules on social distancing and travel restrictions. We hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much.
This new fish island. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, I won't be long. I'll be home in about a half an hour. Okay, see you then. Bye.
Would you like to join me, my dear?
Excellent. That was John Morley there with that film, and starring Vera Kilgallen, a girl who's worked with before. She's a great actress. So John, thank you very much for making that and for getting involved in Little Cinema again. You've been involved in all 3 Little Cinemas, I think, the live stream, so well done. And now we're going to go to our next filmmaker who is joining us live for an introduction. Luke Morgan, are you there?
How you doing, guys? How's it going?
Very good. How are you keeping?
I'm not too bad. Just sitting in my new flat here, overlooking Galway Bay, so happy out.
You got the right spot for it now. It's stunning views, I would say, is it?
Absolutely stunning views, and actually, if you just look out your window now, you can see there's a sunset spreading across the horizon.
So you can be your future storm correspondent. Whenever there's floods in the car park, we'll be going straight to you.
Absolutely, yeah. Provided I remember to move my own car when there is a storm, I will be giving the heads up to all of you Galwegians who are parked in the middle of a storm near the prom that it is high time to move because high tide is here.
Yes, that would be well appreciated by everyone, I'm sure. So tell us what the film you made.
So the film I made came about as a result of talking to a number of people who I care very deeply about the experiences that we as creators are having in this lockdown. It started out, I was feeling this sort of strange and curious sensation of spending more time feeling guilty about not doing anything and not being productive and not using the time to, be more creative or dedicate time to passion projects. Than I was actually doing those things. So I was just carrying around this guilt everywhere because, I was already anxious because this feckin' coronavirus, which we knew nothing about at the time, was banging on everybody's door. And then I was kind of having this like social anxiety of like, I should be doing something right now. I should be creating something. I should be taking advantage of all this time off work to actually, write that novel or write that poem or, make that movie. So I made a movie about that sort of sensation, that sort of feeling. And it's called Mind Yourself. So I suppose the film is just sort of encouraging people it's okay not to do anything. It's okay not to be productive during these kind of very trying and challenging times.
It's a very difficult time for everyone, but I'm sure like for creative people who are used to just doing stuff and trying stuff and taking chances on stuff, when they're restricted, they can't do anything, can't go anywhere, it does make you doubt everything, and it's a very difficult time. So I think what you did is a really, really important piece, and I'm sure a lot of people who'll be watching will relate to it as well.
Hopefully, that's the whole point of making films, isn't it? Is you want to make a connection with people, and hopefully what I've made will touch a nerve with, like-minded people who have been feeling guilty about, not using the time more productively. Because, I haven't used the time to the maximum of its potential. I'm not sure anybody has, but that's okay. That's absolutely fine. Sometimes it's fine to do absolutely nothing. And to mind yourselves. And I suppose that's the key message of the piece.
Excellent. So this is by Luke Morgan, and it's called Mind Yourselves. Luke, thank you very much for joining us tonight and for making the film. And talk to you soon. Talk to you soon.
All right, thanks, Kenny.
Enjoy, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Stop to. Came for. Well, I said that the gunny court mark knock will lay am on. Can already get so show you enough. Take it now. Well, talk up ruddy dull harbardum, so camera. Oh, nah, Della. Is she doing a tada? Yeah, I was just like, see, temple. It's in a road airbe. Road airbe. Oh. Yeah, tá sé on leis cool now. Yeah.
Excellent. That was Luke Morgan there with that film, Mind Yourselves. I think it's a very important topic, and I'm sure it's something that a lot of people are struggling with these days, the feeling of that they should be doing something. So well done, Luke. Excellent job in the film. And I'm sure you're getting lots of love in the comments. We'll be going to leave in the comments after this film. So to introduce this film, please welcome to Little Cinema. They were here last month as well. Keane Murray and Kevin Mulcahy. Guys, how are you?
Hello.
Hi, Kenny. How's things? How are you?
Very good. You're looking very pink there. You're in a very pink room.
Yeah, it's the pinkest room in the world.
So, how are you keeping? How are you finding this isolation period? I have to ask you that.
Yeah, doing well, Kenny. Doing well. Thanks very much for coming back this month. It's a lot of fun. The film so far have been great, and your presentation has been almost as good as your hair.
Almost. So tell us about your film.
Yeah, we just made it here during the good weather. It was just a bit of fun. So it's our second time making a film together, and just a few sketches thrown together, a few things that a few of us that moved back home maybe during the isolation period might be finding fun and frustrating, and all those things.
Yeah, and so how do you who comes up with the sketches? Is it the two of you together? Did you chat through ideas, or how do you do it?
I'd usually put it together, but without Quiva's acting talent, it would be literally nothing.
Yeah, Quiva's she's an amazing actress. I've worked with her before. She's an amazing actress. So tell us, what's the name of this film, and we'll go to it.
It is called. What's it called?
Yes, that's it. Work, call it work. Keane and Quiva, thank you very much for making the film, and hopefully we see you again soon. And everyone, enjoy this film.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see your face. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Yeah, coping well. How are you finding it?
Yeah, it's grand. Bit weird, but it's fine. How's all you've moved down home, haven't you? Back to the parents' house.
Yeah,
I'm down here. It's great to have the company. Oh, brilliant to have the company. Bit tricky at times to get the bit of personal space, you know, but yeah, that can be a bit hard. Siobhan!
Siobhan?
Siobhan?
I'm so jealous being stuck up here in Dublin. It must be so nice, like being close to nature and having a bit of space.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I'm down here in Clare. It's lovely. I mean, surrounded by countryside and nature, and you know, it's really good connecting with nature and going back to my roots. And
And how are you finding it, like the pubs and everything being closed? You missing like the bit of socialising? Oh, I know I am.
No, it's fine. I don't mind. I mean, I really embrace the healthy living lifestyle. Oh my God! Oh, there you go. I mean, I have the odd glass of wine. Who doesn't? You know, just the odd one though. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, and goggles and muscles, alive, alive, oh. Cheers, cheers. Great. Yes, I will talk to you soon. Okay. Bye. Bye. Take care. Bye. Siobhan!
Excellent. That was Keane Murray and Caoimhe McGahey there with that. Well done, guys. That was fantastic. Very, very funny. And I'm sure a lot of people are able to relate to that with the fact that they're on Zoom, meeting at conferences for work and that kind of stuff. So great job. So we're going to go to our comments correspondent, Liam Doherty. Tell us, what's happening with the beards?
Yeah, well, we've got another contender in the ring. Some love there for Luke's beard and his overall quarantine cut, which was looking great. Luke, you're looking great. So I think we've been out. Well, I've been ousted. I was going to say we've been ousted, but
did someone challenge you as well? They're in the last film, or last film. They got a beard as well. They want to challenge you.
There was a challenge earlier. I don't know who it was. If that person could jump back in, but it's somebody who's in a film later.
Yeah, I think it's.
I tried to get the comment and it's gone again. But
yeah, it's Adam Brennan, I think. He worked in the last film with Colin Fleming, and so he's your beard challenger.
He's thrown down the gauntlet. Yeah, yeah. I really liked. I mean, look, there's a lot of love for Luke's film, especially the lighting, the color palette, which it was a beautiful looking film. Lots of people relating to the topic as well. Max Webb has probably my favorite comment of the night. He said last month's theme was dogs. This month it's the duality of the self. So
what
it's quite a shift in themes there from one month to the next. And I just wanted to throw out as well a lot of love to everybody who has donated to the PayPal. I'm going to shout out some of the names that are in there. Owen Thornton, Alicia Thornton, Sarah Callahan, John McKeon, Patrick Kelly, the Abbey of the Arts, Je Suis Design, Megan McKeown Joyce, Barry Fahey, Owen Duggan. Thanks so much for everyone.
Yes.
For throwing in a few quid into the PayPal. It's really appreciated.
Yeah, thank you very, 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 very much. Last month we got about €300, which we were able to give to the boys and share amongst. We divided into three pieces to give to the boys. And yeah, it's just a small gesture to say thank you for all the work that they put into this. But thank you so much to everyone who is supporting. A lot of work goes into this, which the majority of it is by Ray and Adrian. They've done Trojan work in this, so everyone who is supporting us, thank you very, very, very much. Really appreciate it. On behalf of the lads as well, thank you very much. So any other comments you want to go through, or is that the majority of it?
Bip Henderson has asked if I'm softly focused. I think that's just me. I think that's just how I look. I don't think it's my webcam.
Yeah.
I think that's
I remember
just
when I first met you, you were a bit out of focus. I remember that.
yeah. It hasn't changed. Just slightly getting more and more out of focus as time goes by.
Excellent. Liam, thank you very much. We'll come back to you soon again.
You're welcome.
Excellent. So we're going to go to the next film, which is going to be introduced by a pre-recorded message. This is going to be Dave Thorpe, who made a film for the first Little Cinema live stream as well. He's also been making films for Little Cinema for years, and he's at the moment based in Canada. And so it's fantastic to have him making films still while he's in Canada and sending them to Little Cinema. I love this one. It's really good. So this is Dave Thorpe. Take it away.
Hi Kenny and everyone there at Little Cinema. I just wanted to do a little pre-record before the film because in case I get pulled away for work or anything like that, but I should be watching along with you guys and commenting away and enjoying it just like before. But yeah, thanks to you guys so much for doing this. Like really enjoyed it last few times, and it's a really great thing that you're doing it and putting all the effort into making it. It's such a fun show while on lockdown. Like it's good escapism for it. So honestly, nice one for that. But yeah, this idea basically came about. I bought this little thing, this little aperture, little pocket light, so you can just kind of dial in different colors and stuff on it. And I wanted to test it out, so I was going to just shoot anything and just edit together to try it out. So I thought, what better chance to give it a go than for something for Little Cinema. So I wanted to set something at night time, just to see how it could hold up in complete pitch darkness. So it was a little bit of a camera test, I guess, in one way, or a lighting test in one way, and then in another way, a story that kind of came about just from being part of the previous Little Cinema lockdown editions, I guess. But you'll see what I mean. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and thanks very much.
Excellent. Dave Thorpe there. I bet no one saw that coming. That was fantastic. Well done, Dave. When I watched that, it took me by surprise completely. So well done. Really enjoyed that. And thank you for making the film all the way from Canada. Like I said, same as Sarah Barbosa. It's great to have people making stuff from not just in Ireland. It's fantastic to get the feeling that the Little Cinema is a community, not just based in Ireland, but all over the world. So thank you very much for doing that. So now we're going to go to our next filmmaker, and we're going to introduce her live with us. So let's go over to Joseph Palmer. Joe, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Very good. Who have we got there?
I'm Ian. This is Gregory. Hi.
Nice to meet you boys. Great job in the film.
Thank you. Thanks.
So tell us a bit about it.
It's basically like some horribly trained ninjas being beat up by this one cool guy wearing a leather jacket.
And who came up with the idea for the film? Oh yeah. This is all you, Joe.
So it was originally at school we were supposed to do some obstacle course thing and film it, and we thought to ourselves like, oh, that's just boring. So we thought of making a movie instead, because that would be better. So pretty much it's just a school project.
Yeah. Well, I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, when we edited it, it got better, and we were like, okay, this is all right.
So will you be making more films again?
Hopefully.
Well, with your dad being an actor, why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Part 2.
Part 2 would be great. Yeah, for sure. So Joe, were you doing the camera on this, or what were you doing on this?
Yeah, we just had my smartphone. Like Gregory said, we were just fooling around, doing something for his class, and when we started putting it together, we thought it was kind of funny. So
It's excellent. It's really well put together, and the guys did a great job in the acting of it. And I think it gets the right tone. So you did a great job, guys. Well done. Keep it up and make more films for us.
All right.
Excellent. So tell us, what's the name of this film?
Every Dog Has Its Day.
Every Dog Has Its Day by Joseph Palmer and Sons. Well done. Enjoy, everyone.
It wouldn't sound good as a sequel, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it can't go like Every Dog Has Its Day. Number 2.
Part 2. Every dog has 2 days.
Every second dog has its day.
Okay, great. We'll go to the film. Guys, thank you very much. Have a good night. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, Kenny.
Bye.
Thank you. Take care, Joe. Bye-bye.
Kill my dog, new Master 252, and you'll regret it. Time for you to taste regret. Is this new Master 252? You killed my Minecraft dog. I'm coming for you. What? Oh my god. Are you serious? Don't stick your neck out. Not again. Such a pain in the neck. Come to Papa.
Huh? Well, what are you waiting for? Go get him!
We were neck and neck, but you came last. Oh yeah, and while you're down there, say hi to my Minecraft dog for me.
Excellent. That was Joseph Hammer and Sons there with that film, Every Dog Has His Day. I've never seen so many necks broken in a film since I watched Commando, I think. What a great film. Guys, that was amazing. Well done. Joe, thanks for getting your boys involved. And guys, well done. That was fantastic. Well done. We're going to go to our comments correspondence now, I think. Liam, how are you?
I'm good. I'm reeling from that last film. It was absolutely amazing.
You don't
And
get that much violence these days, do you?
You know what? It's refreshing to see it.
We were just saying here in the room, Ray was saying when you're a kid, that's what you want to be doing. You want to be making that film. So we're all
That's exactly what
having
I
a bit
was
of jealousy.
thinking. That looks like it was so much fun to make. I wish I
Yeah.
had made something like that when I was a kid or now.
how cool to have a dad like Joe making films like that with you. That's amazing.
Amazing. Look, so much love in the comments for all of the films, but for that last film, there is a lot of discussion going on about what the sequel should be called. I mean, I think that there's going to be a sequel. There has to be a sequel. That's
Hey,
what people want.
the people want it.
Barry Fahy says every dog has another day. There was one earlier that I really liked. There's been so many comments that I'm just going to have to scroll back to find it. Leona Duff says Dog Day Afternoons.
Oh, nice. Nice. And what did you say there, Ray? Ray says, dog dies another day? I don't know.
Nice try, Ray.
He had it and then we lost it. Any other comments there?
Yeah, I wanted to shout out to one that came in earlier, and there are so many comments coming in that I literally cannot keep up with them, but there are people loving our hosting, so I really wanted to shout that out. Clara Hearn said that the banter between us has been amazing. And I just wanted to say, let's pat ourselves on the back for that.
But look, let's be honest, this is all scripted. We've practiced this. Yeah?
And Brian Waldron says it makes up for the lack of the Eurovision to have us on the screen.
Was the
Right, so
Eurovision
that makes
supposed to
up
be
for the
on
lack of Marty Whelan. I don't think so. I don't know. I think it might have been a couple of weeks ago.
Well, this could be people's Eurovision and Rosa Trulli rolled into one. Eye candy.
We're going to have to sing.
Yeah, what's going to be a
I'm
special
prepared
talent? I've got a tin whistle. I could sing it. I could play a tin whistle. And what about Dave Thorpe's film? Did you see that twist coming?
I didn't. No. Did you know you were going to be in there?
No, it took about when I watched it at home, and I thought it was going to be a horror film. I was saying to Dave, I thought it was going to be like a horror thriller film. And then when I saw me on screen,
I mean, in some ways it was kind of a horror film.
It was scary for some people, yes. Some people might get flashbacks, but that was amazing. Yeah, Dave, well done. And Keane Murray's film as well. Keane and Cueva had a great job, and I think we went through Luke's already.
Yeah, Cueva got a shout out for her hair. I think you've been knocked off the podium at this point.
Well, I had a good run. It's about time someone else took the throne off me. So Cueva, there you go. You got the best hair podium or prize. Okay, that's it. So Liam, thank you very much for commenting with us, and we'll come back to you in a few minutes. Okay.
Cool.
Great, thank you. So we're going to go through our next film, which is a pre-recorded film. And so pre-recorded introduction, should I say, rather than a film. And so pleased to introduce this film. Welcome to the screen, Shane O'Keefe.
Jesus. How are you? Shane O'Keefe here from Dice Film Productions down in Kilkenny. Thank you very much for providing us the opportunity to be able to showcase our work, and there's been some fantastic sketches already. It's great to have an avenue to do that, so big props to Little Cinema Galway. We teamed up with an animator during this time called Rob Nolan Arts and Tunes, N-Tunes, to create a series of sketches known as Wished TV. So we've done a few. We've done 3 already. We have a few in production. We're getting a lot of voices, a lot of voice actors wanting to get involved. So you can get in touch with us at dicemanpro@gmail.com if you want to get involved. There is some naughty language. So anybody that's watching that doesn't have their parents, turn it off. If you're too young, just turn, don't watch it. And if you're a parent, here is your warning. This is Wish TV, Tiger King Fisher.
Wish TV.
You see that York on Netflix, The Tiger King?
I did. Your man Joe was some boy, alright.
Did you see it, Jerry?
Did I see what? The Tiger King.
On Netflix.
I haven't a notion what ye cunts are blabbering about.
It's a docu-series.
What a fella called Joe Exotic. Now why do they call her a tiger queen? King.
Because he had a heap of tigers.
Where in the name of God did she get a tiger?
He, Jerry. He's a man.
He bought them, sure. What fucking pet shop sells tigers? Other breeders, Jerry. He bought them off other breeders.
I'm sure then he started breeding his own.
Can't help the fucker's wife or heart'll be broke.
He doesn't have a wife. He has a husband.
2 husbands. 2 husbands? What kind of queer hawk is he at all? 2 husbands.
And then there's Carol Baskins.
Carol fucking Baskin, boy.
Murdered the husband.
2 husbands. And then fed him to the tigers. 2 husbands. Yet they're a lying pair of cunts. We're not lying.
Should give it an hour scan there, Jer.
And you know what? It fits you better to go outside and clean up the yard instead of watching those fools on the telly. Oh, I forgot. You live in a hole, Jerry.
Did you get the Wi-Fi, Jerry?
No, I don't get Wi-Fi. What in the name of fuck is Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi, the internet, Jerry.
The World Wide Web.
Ah, fuck off with your World Wide Web shite talk. I'd better things to be at. I'd better things to be doing with me life. Obviously, washing yourself isn't one of those things. Away and fuck off the pair of you. You're scaring me trout away. See you after, and good luck to you. The only thing you'll catch in that river is your ugly reflection, you walking smell bag. I said good luck to you. 2 husbands.
Now everybody hates that bitch Carol Baskin. God knows the truth, but none of us can ask him.
Wish TV.
Excellent. That was Shane O'Keefe there from Diceman with that short. Excellent job, Shane. Very funny. Thank you very much for getting in touch and for submitting. They actually submitted for the last month's Little Cinema live stream, but we were full up the time, so we filled them in this month. So Shane, thank you very much, and hopefully we'll be hearing from you again. We're going to go to our next filmmaker now, and this is the man who made the best comment of the stream so far. Please welcome to the live stream, Max Webb. How are you, Max? Max? Are you muted, Max? Hello, Max? I think, Max, can you unmute yourself, or is he muted?
I'm not muted.
Oh, you're not muted? Oh, yeah, I can hear you now, yeah, I can hear you now. Maybe you couldn't hear me. But how are you, Max?
I'm very well, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. I was just saying that you had the best comment of the night so far.
Oh, well, thank you very much so far. Actually, on that theme, I think the running through the isolation shows, we've seen a lot of dogs and we talked a lot about haircuts. So I wanted to show you a dog that's recently had a haircut.
Please. Oh.
She had a haircut 2 days ago. She's a dog with a haircut.
Oh, beautiful.
So I thought viewers might be interested to see her.
Well, she's the hero. Like that's like the pinnacle of everything. That's all coming together. Yeah, that's the pinnacle of Little Cinema.
it is the apex. She'd probably outdo my shorts anyway. But
and
I thought you'd like to see her.
Thank you. What's her name?
Buttons.
Buttons.
Or Princess Buttercup after Princess Bride, but Butters for short.
Oh, classic film. What a shout out. And I was just thinking, when I was saying to Liam earlier on, that we're 10 years old now, and you were at the first live stream, you were at the first ever Little Cinema, which was like 10 years ago. So it's come full circle. You're here still making films 10 years later. Great to have you here.
Yeah, it's great to be back online.
So tell us about your film.
It's a music video, and it's by a man called Stephen Evans, and he describes it as not a love song, but a hate song. So I'd like to dedicate it to the insidious little man that is currently hiding under a bunker at the White House, Mr. Donald Trump. This one's for you, buddy.
Excellent, Max. Well said. Thank you very much. So everyone, enjoy. This is Max's music video, and again, just say the name there again.
It's Stephen Evans, and the song is called "Push Your Thumb in Your Eye."
Excellent, Max. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. Cheers. See you next time.
Cheers. Bye bye.
You're such a selfish little hog, and I'd love to hear you fry. I shouldn't even think that way. I'll hear you cry, but what you think is of no consequence to me. What you think is of no consequence to me. I'll chew you up and spit you out. I'll chew you up and spit you out. Maybe that's something that you should think about. Celebrate the times on your own. They're rolling over your head. Dirty little filthy, dirty little filthy, sailing down the sleeves in your head. What's that soapy residue in your black heart? Dress it up which way you want, you little arse. If I was scum, I'd still be worth 10 times what you're worth to anyone. Oh, you make me one of you. Celebrate the times on your own. They're rolling over your head. Dirty little filthy, dirty little filthy, sailing down the seas in your head. Celebrate the times on your own. They're rolling over your head. Dirty little filthy, dirty little filthy, sailing down the seas in your head. Celebrate the times on your own. They're rolling over your head. Dirty little filthy, dirty little filthy, sailing down the seas in your head.
Excellent. That was Max Webb there with that video, and that was dedicated to the Orange Buffoon over in America. Thank you very much, Max, for making that. Great job on the animation as always. And thank you for sticking with the Little Cinema and being involved in it for so long. So let's go over to our comments correspondence. Liam, how are we getting on?
We're doing good, yeah. Lots of love for the last two animations. Max, I think you might have got a job out of that. Mark Joseph Parsons has just commented to ask if you would like to do his next music video. So maybe you could sync up there in the comments.
Excellent.
But yeah, you'll love to see it. Patrick Kelly says, great video, love the animation and the music. Some booze there for our bunker boy. The less said about him, the better. Yeah, just a lot of love for the films. I also wanted to shout out to Myrn Hennessy and Eva Lazinska, who have been in the PayPal, throwing in a few quid there. It's greatly appreciated.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. So it's to everyone who has contributed on PayPal so far, thank you very, very, very much. If you wanted to check out the PayPal link, it is paypal.me facebook.com/Little Cinema. And everything is appreciated. Thank you very much. And so I think, is there any other comments you want to go through, or we move on? That might be everything covered.
I've been looking mostly at the Facebook. There's a couple of comments on Instagram, so I just want to shout out to everybody who's watching us on Instagram Live. Thanks for getting involved. Miss Wasabi on there says, it's been class today, guys. Awesome show. Awesome music, nicely made clips. Yeah, so thanks for everyone who's watching us on Instagram.
Excellent.
I know I've been mostly looking Facebook, but I'm not forgetting about our wonderful Instagram fans too.
And I should just say as well that the Instagram feed did go down. I think it might be after an hour it stops, I'm not sure, but it's back up again now. So for those of you watching on Instagram, sorry about that. It was out of control, but we're back up running again now. So Liam, thank you very much for your comments. We'll talk to you again very soon.
See you soon.
Excellent. So now we're going to go on to a short animation which is made by Orla Monaghan, and she has already pre-recorded an introduction for it. So please take it away, Orla.
Hi, Little Cinema. Thanks for showing my poem, which I wrote last year during the height of my paranoia about online security. I decided to illustrate it recently on account of the global pandemic. It is about, what's it about? It's about how absurd the online world can be sometimes, and hopefully it's a bit more accessible than I just made it sound. Yeah, thanks a million, bye. I'm waving again.
The Apple of Discord by Orla M. Creators. Once upon a time, a lovely little princess wanted to see if she could somehow back up her memories. So she emailed support, but they never replied, and she had to settle on help from this creepy guy. Together, they put her info onto the cloud, happy knowing everything was backed up now. And the princess was right, her apps, passwords, photos and more were being held by the good people at the Apple Store. But our story does not quite end there, for the people at Apple were not quite aware that her stepmother, of an evil description, had planned to hack into the cloud and decode their encryption. It wasn't until one night, scrolling Tinder, the princess did find an impersonator of the most Machiavellian kind. Someone, probably a pleb, had gone out of their way to put all her photos up on display. But these pictures were not quite hers, for they were perverted and gritty, not chunky nor lumpy, just flawlessly pretty. They had been well and thoroughly edited, fine-tuned, remodeled, revamped, and now negative. Sure, it was her face, but now it was brighter. Her teeth, only whiter, her body, but leaner, her clothes, only cleaner, her dandruff was now glitter, and her butt was a whole lot thicker. Her hair was all glossy, and her pout was super saucy. Okay, you get it. The evil stepmother had successfully managed to instill a complex larger than any cosmetic surgeon's bill. Some days went by, well actually, a couple of months went past, and the poor princess could only focus on the images the mirror did cast. And then, hallelujah, one morning the princess finally awoke, in the mood to catch the pleb behind the mirrors and smoke. Her and some friends devised a cunning plan to disguise the princess online as a sexy, sexy man. They quickly researched what women want and then set up a fake profile with OMG, the cutest screen font. And as she messaged the culprit, she was now pretending to be a man named #Tall Sean. How tall? 6'3". Of course, the culprit messaged back, and they decided to meet, and the princess would finally stand up on her own 2 feet. So she dressed up real cute and went to the allocated spot, only to see her evil stepmother had been behind the whole lot. She marched right over and opened her mouth to undoubtedly say, "You know what, I'm quite happy in my own special way. I don't need you to tell me how to look or what to do, and by the by, I'm with Android now, so me and you are through." Mimi Riz.
It's pronounced memories.
It's pronounced Momi Riz.
Memories.
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 Mummies.
Oh, forget it.
Excellent. That was Orla Monaghan there with that film. Great job, Orla. Thank you for getting in touch with us and for submitting the film. We're going to go now on to our next filmmaker. So he is a regular Little Cinema filmmaker, and he's been a regular on the live stream also. So please welcome to the live stream, Manolo Marceno. How are you, Manolo? Oh wait, 1 second. I can't hear you at the moment. Now, if you unmute.
Okay, now I'm okay.
We got you. We got you. So how are you?
Fine, thank you. Yeah, like Luke said before, there is this kind of feeling to be useless in this time, but but actually it's fine. Kind of, I'm using my time here to learn some new stuff, challenge myself. For example, this video, for example, it's a kind of a challenge for me. I try to do an animation and on a song. Back in the day I had this band back in Italy. We record a full album in studio, but we never release. So now sometime I pick one track and I try to do a video, a clip for the film, and just to remind the beautiful time. That's it.
So is this is your band?
Yeah, this is my band, Le Photonics.
Cool.
I already did like 4 or 5 years ago another video about it. Also, I show in Little Cinema. It was Normal. I don't know if you remember, but
Yes, I remember the name Normal. Yeah. Was that the first one you submitted?
Actually,
yes. And Lakshika did the video for you. Lakshika did the photography. Yes,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So what do you play in the band? What's your instrument?
I was the keyboard and back vocals.
Excellent. So tell us the name of the band and the name of the song, and we'll go to the song then.
All right. The name of the band is Le Photonics, and the song is At the Movie.
Excellent. Malolo, thank you very much, and great job on the video.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Summer, all the cinema, one
Excellent. That was Melolo Marceno there. Melolo, that was a great job. Well done. That was a great music video and a great song, which you made the music for as well. So great job. Well done on that. We're going to go over to our comments correspondence now. Liam, are you there? How are you?
I'm here. I'm good. Thanks. Yeah, I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been getting in contact with us all night. Lots more love coming in for the last couple of films. Orla is getting a lot of international love from France, love from Sydney.
Oh yeah.
So that's nice to hear. Some people tuning in from all over the world. Hedgehog Shorts, who I believe submitted last month, had a film in, also said that they loved Orla's. Yeah, just lots and lots of love for all of the different films. Very imaginative. Love it from Mark Joseph Parsons. Let me see. Love the outraged boobies. More of that, please, Orla, says Adam Brennan. Very cool music video, says Nigel O'Brien. That's from Manolo's film. Manolo's film, the animation style reminded me a little bit of Paranoid Android.
Actually, yes, true.
Video.
Yeah.
The
High
song
praise.
sounded cool too. I put the music on, and yeah, I'd like to hear some more of that.
Yeah, it was very well done.
Yeah, fantastic. I just wanted to give a shout out as well to everybody who has been donating into the PayPal. I can't remember where we stopped last time, so I'm just going to shout out the last few people. If I'm calling out your name twice, then awesome. Owen Duggan, thank you very much. Marina Hennessy, Eva Lazinska, Deirdre Graham, Anya Palmer, and Megan McGuinness. Thanks so much. Yeah, it goes a long way, and I believe all that money is going back into the running of the night.
Yeah, the amount of work which the boys put into this is ridiculous, and I wish you could just turn the camera around, just show the crazy setup which is here. We got like three lights set up and like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 laptops running, and I don't know, about 40 plugs going, all set up by Adrian and Ray, and Dave is also managing one of the laptops. So it's incredible. Yeah, the setup here is ridiculous.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck in a corner of my bedroom here, and someone commented earlier, "Is Liam in the toilet?" So not quite as impressive a setup, but I'm happy with it.
It's the question we all want to know.
Well, I'm not. I'm sorry to disappoint.
All I can say is I haven't heard any plop sounds, so I assume you're not in the. Sorry. Oh, who went there? Who brought us there? So shame on you, whoever asked that question. Shame on you. What a terrible question. But excellent, Liam. Thank you very much for all the comments and for giving the PayPal a shout out. We're going to go on to the next film now, which happens to be by one of the guys who was helping to run this, Adrian Conway. So, Adrian, are you there? Very good. How are you keeping?
Not too bad. How's everything going in isolation?
That was my question for you.
Beat you to it.
He did. So tell us about your film, because you've done something which is very, very difficult to do. So tell us about what the film is like.
So the film is basically the office goes remote. So loads of businesses are doing it at the moment, and I've been binge watching the show. So I just thought, I know so much about this already. Why don't I just make a film about it? So I ended up writing a film entirely told through the desktop of a computer.
And how many people are involved in this?
There's a cast of 11 people. An amazing cast, actually. Thanks to everyone that took part. There's Claire, Megan, Aina, Olympia, Finton, Ray, David, Megan, Thomas, and Ronnie. So many people took part. And then, like, behind the scenes, there was David and Ray making graphics for me, and Olympia did the editing, and this was a beast of an edit. So much to do, and Premiere struggles when there's 12 layers of video.
Yeah.
But we got there eventually.
Well, it came out brilliant, and it's a great idea, and the editing that goes into this is crazy. So what you did is an incredible job. So what's the name of it?
So the name of the film is The Remote Office.
The Remote Office, great. Okay, so let's watch Adrian Conway's The Remote Office. Adrian, thank you very much. Talk to you soon.
Thanks a million, Kenny. Bye.
Good morning, everyone. How's everyone getting on in isolation? It's like the Brady Bunch in here. Okay, anyway, enough of that. Kate, can you hand me my messages? Anyways, I've been hearing a lot from HQ, and they've been asking us to look into acquiring more clients. The health board are doing fine at the moment, but I'm really sick of hearing about the virus. Ha! See what I did there? So we need to let other businesses know we can print their posters and put them around town.
I totally agree with you, Karen. I think that's a great idea. I'm going to plant a flagpole and let's get some salutes.
Wonderful. And any news from accounting, Anne or Will?
Yeah, so there is an excess in the expenditure of 4,300 that I cannot find the invoices to match the figure. I suspect that it might be from PaperCon that we were attending at the start of the year. A lot of people have not submitted their receipts for that. However, I am a little afraid that the figure might be too large for the amount of money that's going out of the company expenses. There might be a bleed somewhere. Until I get all the invoices from PaperCon, I can't get the expense spreadsheet to balance.
Brian!
Oh
you can't just call Anne an idiot for not being able to
No,
balance
that
the
wasn't a
books
dig
as
at
well.
Anne.
I mean, yeah, she's annoying, but you don't say that.
No,
She's
that was
just
meant to be a
working
private
like
message.
the rest of
A
us.
personal joke, not meant for the group chat.
There's a private group? Look, this isn't right. You can't just leave people out and have in-jokes with other people. That's a form of bullying to some people.
No, and
You can't leave people out like that. Will! Will! You left your camera
call
on.
him, Karen.
Will!
Marie, will you stick the kettle on? I'm going to need a cup of tea after this. What is this Egypt one?
You know what? This is ridiculous. Tom, can you please keep your camera on while you're attending important meetings? Tom, we need your full attention on this one. Okay, so it's come to my attention that there's been people talking about others behind their backs at work, and this is a form of workplace bullying. So I've asked Alan from HR to talk to us about how this affects our colleagues. Alan, would you do us the honours? Kick us off there.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Workplace bullying is the persistent mistreatment of others in the workplace. It can include either emotional or physical mistreatment in the workplace. In the workplace, it can include such tactics.
Thanks. Okay, yeah, I'll take it from here.
But I wasn't done.
Okay, having in-jokes in the workplace is considered to be a form of work bullying. We're not supposed to do that. Take John, for example. We don't talk about his alcoholism, and we don't talk about Anne's mustache.
Stop. You can't talk about people like that.
Look, I'm just giving examples of things we could talk about, but we don't, because they're workplace bullying. Look, you're not getting it. Amy, could you tell us about how you felt when everyone was talking about how you slept with 4 of the people in the company?
Amy, Karen asked you a direct question. She is your superior, so you will answer to her. I think she's frozen. Amy!
This isn't working either. What I'm trying to say is, and we need to.
Okay, guys, I'm going to take over. So what happened was I was talking to Kate and I called her an idiot, but I accidentally sent it to the group chat. Karen got annoyed because she felt left out, and it resulted in this meeting. It was no big deal, and it did not need to result in this. I think you can all go back to work. You can just lead the meeting, and I'll deal with Karen once she joins again.
What? Why has everyone left?
I think they got the message, Karen. They've gone to think about their actions. You did a good job.
Great.
Bye, Karen.
All right then, Brian. I'll talk to you later.
Excellent. That was our very own Adrian Conway with that film. Well done, Adrian, and the whole cast who's involved in making it. You did a great job. And let me just say, Ray Grady made a promise at the start of the year that he would make a film every month, and he thinks that lets him off the hook. Okay? No, I think it's only fair to say that counts as a film for Ray Grady. So Ray Grady is up to date for making a film every month of the year, and he has stuck to his promise. So well done, Ray. So thank you, Ray, and thank you, Adrian. That was great, and the whole cast, that was fantastic. So now we're going to go on to the last film of the night, and a bit similar to Adrian's film. This is kind of done separately. So to tell us all about it, please welcome to the live stream Colin Fleming. Colin, how are you?
Not so bad, Kenny. How are you? Thanks very much for having us. Thanks for having our film.
Oh, delighted to show it. Delighted to have you here. So you made this along with Aidan Brennan.
Adam Brennan.
Adam Brennan, sorry.
Yeah, Adam Brennan.
My brain's going to mush. Sorry, Adam Brennan. Yeah. So tell us about the process and how you came about the idea for it and what the idea was.
Okay, cool. So it was made by Adam Brennan, who lives in Monaghan, and with his son, actually, his 16-year-old son, Jack Brennan, was our camera operator and assistant director as well.
A 16-year-old?
16-year-old, yeah.
That's impressive.
I was very impressed with Jack during the whole film. The whole process, actually, it took us 6 weeks to do anyway. And Adam approached me with a couple of different script ideas. We went through a few scripts first over a couple of weeks, I'd say about over 10 days. And eventually, anyway, we landed on Devolved. And we just decided to why not go about making a film, because we were sitting at home doing nothing anyway. And Adam had all the gear in his house. So he had the camera and the lights and everything, and he had the facilities to be able to actually connect the camera live into Zoom and use so I could use Zoom as a director's monitor and actually direct it live as Adam set it up in his house, and Jack shot in the camera. And at times as well, we use WhatsApp as well when because Adam stars in it, he wrote and starred in it. So when at times Adam really needed to concentrate in the acting and trying to keep himself in the zone. So myself and Jack would go on WhatsApp and we'd actually talk on WhatsApp, and I was able to direct him on the camera on WhatsApp and then swap back to Zoom to direct Adam. So it was really cool. It was a learning experience for all of us. As far as we're aware, no one had ever done it that way before. We were the first to do it. So and a big shout out to all of Adam's family, Elaine and all the kids as well. Like, absolutely thanks so much for letting us do it, because basically the lads destroyed the house for like 2 weeks. As you can see, you'll see in the film. So then each night then Adam would export out proxy files and send me proxy files. and I could get going on the edit and look at what we done during the day, make sure we didn't miss anything. Then when we finished the whole thing, he posted up all the raw footage to me, so I could swap the files back out for the original footage. And it took us 6 weeks altogether, from inception to completion to when we put it online was 6 weeks. So yeah, we hope you enjoy. Anyway, it's after getting a fair bit of attention, and we're very proud of it, and we're very proud and we're very happy for the end product, and we're absolutely delighted and very grateful to everybody who helped us, including both of our families and all of our post-production crew as well. There was quite a lot of people involved. Joe Dunn for the music as well, and Dara O'Kelly for music too, Dara McHugh for the VFX work that he did on it as well. So yeah, it was a bit of a grueling process, but we're delighted. We couldn't have been happier with it, and we hope that people enjoy it anyway.
I'm sure they will, and it's fantastic to see that it was Adam's son who did the cinematography earlier on. We had Johnny Graham's kids making a film with him, and Joe Parma's kids making films with him. It's a great way to see families come together and making stuff during the isolation period and making the most of it. And it's great to see that there's so much talent out there. It's incredible.
Absolutely. I'm thinking of memories that those families will have now, those kids growing up,
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
exactly,
And it was a pleasure to witness as well, like to, see Adam and his son working together, and see they have a really cool relationship. So, and they work really well together. So it's cool. We were delighted, and fair play Jack, and fair play Adam, and everybody, all the families involved and everything as well. So look, guys, hope you enjoy it anyway.
Excellent. So this is called Devolved, and it's great. So Colin Fleming, thank you very much. And also Adam Brennan, thank you very much. No, the title is Devolved, yeah. Great. Colin, thank you very much. Great. Take care. Enjoy, everyone. Thank you.
I don't know, this life is beating me. I don't know, this life is beating me. But I wonder, yes I wonder, where it's leading me.
Thank you for calling Trust International, your health and well-being partner. You're through to Adam. How can I help you this morning? Thank you very much, Mr. Smith. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Yes, madam. Of course, I can certainly help you with that, madam. Yes, sir. For that particular condition, our experts recommend jojoba oil. Yeah, health and wellness. I don't fucking know. Lavender. Try lavender. Right, bye. Yeah, health and wellness. What? Can you describe the smell? I think you've rang the wrong number. You need to speak to a fucking doctor. Yeah, health and wellness. What? Well, if the lump has already fallen off, I wouldn't worry about it. All right.
Hey there, all you cats and kittens. It's Carol from Big Cat Rescue. Well, Joe.
Yeah, fuck you, Carol. Who's the king now?
Who the fuck are you? 3G, 4G, 5 fucking G, and now it's bringing the coronavirus. Holy fuck, they're gonna kill us all!
Why do you have to be so fucking negative? It's all the fucking time with you. Talking in fucking riddles. No one understands what you're saying, man. Well, I'm going to keep watering, and then we'll fucking see, won't we? Sure, what do you fucking know? You've never even been outside. They're not lupins. I'm telling you, they're not lupins. It's fucking sweet Mary Jane, man. Snooch to the motherfucking nooch. Yeah, man. Who told you there were lupins? So what the fuck does he know? I do not think I look like the Big Lebowski. Pair of clothes. Beat that. You just couldn't let a fucking lie, could yous?
We let him in.
Ah, fuck it. Leave him at it.
I don't know, this life is leading me. I don't know, this life is leading me. But I wonder, yes I wonder, where it's leading me. Hey, can't we realize things ain't what they were? Band the boom, band the boom, band the one that you would love now. Hey, can't we realize things ain't what they were? Load the gun, hit the deck, everyone.
Excellent. That was Colin Fleming and Adam Brennan there. Well done, guys. That was the film Devolved. Excellent job. And the way that Colin described it being made with them working remotely through Zoom and WhatsApp is amazing. So fantastic work, and great to see such a young cinematographer making it as well. 16 years old. Well done. That was excellent. Great way to finish tonight as well. Let's go over to our comments correspondent, Liam Doherty, to get some of our comments. So, Liam, how are you getting on?
I'm good. Yeah, really enjoyed the evening. Some great films. Lots of love in the comments section for the editing of a few of the last films. I think editing is kind of, our editors are the unsung heroes in the filmmaking process. But yeah, in Adrian's film, I think Olympia did an amazing job, and Colin did an amazing job on the last film. And the sound design as well on some of the films has been incredible. So yeah, well done to everyone who was involved in any way, and all of the films tonight were amazing. So yeah. Great job, everyone. And thanks again to everyone for getting involved in the comment section. Thanks for being part of it and for keeping me entertained.
Yeah, I think the comments has become kind of one of the best things of the night. Obviously, the films are the main priority, but like the comments, great fun and nice to have the banter coming back and forth between everyone and ourselves and stuff. So it's very important that people comment on either through Instagram or Facebook and getting involved in stuff. And so thank you for reading out all the comments and for all the PayPal stuff. Can you believe it's been 10 years?
I genuinely can't. I was so shocked when you said that earlier. That's incredible.
Yeah.
10 years.
Can you remember the day when we came up with the idea for Little Cinema? We were in Julie's house.
I do. yeah, I remember a lot of conversation about what we would call it. And I think we had some awful ideas. Little Cinema is quite good. Tripod.
Yeah. Tripod could have been the name of Little Cinema, so thank God.
Wow.
I don't know who came up with Little Cinema. Tripod sounds like it could have been my idea. No, that would have been, maybe Julie said tripod, I don't know. But yeah, amazing.
Whoever, I think Little Cinema was a great name. And yeah, it's hard to believe that was 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy times. It's great to have. It's great that we're still all making stuff together and still friends and still being able to have a community of Little Cinema. The best thing about Little Cinema is that it's kind of grown into a bit of community. So there's people still making films in Canada, in Dublin, all over Ireland, in England as well, in America sometimes. And there's a whole network of people who are involved with the Little Cinema, which is kind of the reason why we set it up in the first place, was to be able to give ourselves a chance to meet other filmmakers. And so it's great to see that it's grown like it has, and it's given everyone a bit of a platform to show what they can do and to meet other filmmakers and to get filmmakers to facilitate them in becoming better filmmakers. So that's been a great process. Liam, thank you very much for doing our comments and our PayPal again tonight. It's been a pleasure having you here, love having you with us, and great to have.
Welcome, yeah, thanks for having me.
And you obviously got a bit of a call out on your presentation skills, so good job, well done.
Yeah, but my beard crown has been well and truly usurped in that last film. I don't think I can argue that.
That was Adam Brennan finishes the night as the king of the beards, and Keevan McCahey finishes as the queen of the hair, which I think is fair.
Absolutely.
Liam, thank you very much for talking to you soon. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who has given to us on PayPal. It's a great way to be able to give the Little Cinema a way to keep going, because at the moment, the way it is, we can't do any live shows, and so there's no income coming in from live shows. But the amount of work which you boys put in, I know I keep trying to say it, but I can't emphasize enough the amount of work that they put into this. I mean, like, days and days and days of prep and testing to make sure that everything's perfect. I think the stream went very well tonight. That's all down to the work which Ray and Adrian put in advance of this, and also Dave helped out with tonight. And so thank you very much to them for making this happen. It wouldn't have happened without them. Also with the help of Unbound Media and Galway Film Centre. Unbound Media, they do lots of great video work, and they're also doing live streaming now, so if you want to do any live streaming, contact Unbound Media. They're the guys to talk to. They know exactly what they're doing, and they're great at doing it. Just want to say to everyone, thank you very much for watching. Been 10 years, been an emotional 10 years, been a great 10 years, met so many great friends through it. Hopefully we'll be able to keep going for a bit longer. We don't know what's going to happen with this whole COVID thing, with funding, whether we'll get funding or not. Hopefully there will be funding coming, we don't know. But thank you all very much for the support, and to all the filmmakers for making the films. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Thank you for getting involved in the comments and stuff. And if you do it again, we'll see you next month. If you do it again, we'll talk to you again. But we'll be in touch to let you know what's happening or not. Because honestly, we can't take for granted the fact that the work which the boys put into this is not getting paid by what I can give them. So we can't take for granted that this can happen. This happens because they put in mountains and mountains of work. So I wanted just to make sure that there's a clear message that the lads put in a lot of work, because they're not getting paid for this. You know, they're not getting enough money for what they're doing. They should be getting thousands for this. So anyways, thank you all for watching, lads. Thank you all very much, and might see you again soon. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.